Good. Some of this takes a little bit of time of organising, doesn't it? So I'm actually here. I'm wondering which photo I've got. So which camera? I think it's that one. Yes. Yeah. I just had to check that I was doing that the lives were going correctly to my Facebook, at least my profile. So I'm here using the HAPS app this time on the Mac. So someone is in the profile page. I can see that there, and that's the reason why I can see that being the profile page is because there's not the avatar showing up. So yeah, actually I'm not too sure. Yeah, there's no little avatar. I'm not too sure if it shows the avatars on what's on the HAPS app anyway. So it's not a real big deal or super important, really, to see where from there, except it is nice to know the names. Now, with HAPS, it is a free world-class type of broadcasting tool, and every so often I like to go live on this one because it does reward you for the regularity of what live streams you're doing and logging in every day, that type of stuff. It does have a nifty little reward system where you can actually buy coins if you want to, but you actually earn them so that you can share them amongst all the broadcasters. It's a great way to encourage people to continue onward with their particular style of doing live broadcasts. So, and it certainly is a community that's super friendly with collaborating with each other as well to help viewers, experience good live streaming and watching different varieties of shows. So now, if you do like my broadcast, you can come in as I'm just trying to find where a link is because to actually experience that reward system and being able to come into my live stream as a guest, you need to actually be in the HAPS app. And there is an invite thingy here somewhere that I'm trying to find. It's been a little while since I've done that part of this show. You're sitting in the park in Sydney. Oh, wow. Love a reading, please. I'm not quite doing the readings at the moment because what I'm doing, as the title of my show says, it's an unboxing. I've actually got a parcel from Tea with Karin. It could be that I do some readings from that. I'm still trying to find where the link is. As far as joining up, joining. I know I've got it. But do you think I can find it? Not at the moment. Let me see. I think it's this one. So it would be HAPS TV, Ros Boundy, and invite, I think. So let's see if that's what shows up. I like pressing buttons and trying things. So it should show up in the stream. If you click that, I think that invites you to joining the HAPS under my account type thing. Whether there's a reward for that, I think there is, just a little reward for you getting the 100 coins and me getting something, but I don't know what. It ultimately does come down to you can actually earn some money with the regularity and etc. Once you get to a certain level, I think 200 coins actually does pay out. Takes a little bit, but that's what persistence and consistency brings forward for us all. But that's not the purpose of why I'm here. Oh, it's telling me I'm at Chiton. I'm actually Port Elliot, South Australia. So the location thing puts me closer to Chiton Rocks than what my hometown is, which is Port Elliot. Hey, that's all right. It's all okay. I'm going to switch around so that we've actually got the purpose of what I'm doing here. Here we are with I'm just making myself a little bit smaller. Now that there is my, if I can find it, there's my finger pointing to my website if you want paid, in-depth readings. And down at the Buy Me a Coffee, that's the link for that. But as you can see, I've got my scissors here ready to open this parcel. And it's the parcel from Tea with Karin. I probably should cover over my name, but I don't particularly care. It's on my website and everything everywhere. So how do we get into... Oh, this is very well packaged, and I'm trying to find where the heck do I actually... Wonderful packaging, Karin. I'm going to have to try and find it here. And because I'm left-handed, I'm going to have to do it this way. Now, you see what I'm doing? I don't want to cut anything I'm not meant to be cutting with this too. So let's hope I'm on the right path with this. And they're probably not the right type of scissors for it. And I don't want to cut myself either for all that. Very, very well packaged here for that long haul from over in Victoria. At least our products don't get quarantined, do they? For the, oh wow, that's interesting. Now I'm going to follow, see that tape. I'm going to go across here because I reckon there is that happening there. And will it just split? There it is. I can see the seam there. So it should be right. Actually, it's probably across that way. More than likely is. I'm probably hacking into this in the wrong angle. Let's go. We'll just keep going. See where it takes me. Whether I'm going to get there or not. I'm probably just going to take it off like a cap, aren't I? Let's see. I'll go like that again. Oof. No, they're not the scissors for it. I don't think I've got anything that's going to be sharper. I don't think so. Let me see. What are those ones? What are those ones going to do? I was quite excited because when I went to go and get the mail yesterday, she didn't quite have it from the postie that delivers it from Victor Harbour, so I couldn't actually go and get it. This is being stubborn. Now I don't know how to get it. Let me see if one of my letter openers. Letter opener. That might do better. Let's see. Will it? Nope. No, it's not going to do it. Oh, I'm going to have to persevere with these little scissors. I've got a different set here. I haven't. They're all rather... Oh, gosh. Gosh. Just going to hack away at it. Let me see. Because I... Oh, my goodness. It's almost painful. Can't get it. Let's see. Is it going to open? Oh, it does. Oh, look. There's all the little doovers, those things. I'm going to pull that out. Oh, look. I know it's the Labyrinth kit. Oh, look at that. Have a look at that. Labyrinth Through Time. Wow, in its own little bag with a guidebook. And I have, oh, look at that, balloons to help. I would say that the balloons, gorgeous, aren't they? They're there to help cushion what is the package. Now, there's nothing else in that. No. So I can put the balloons in that aside. Chuck those over there. And here we've got the other part of what I purchased, which is the charms. Look at that. You've got great taste. Wonderful. Oh, look at that. And they are in their own little bag. Enjoy the little things. And where there is tea, there is love. Isn't that beautiful? I like that. The stamping on that to match that. And do this. Look at that. Isn't that a gorgeous little set? Beautiful. Now, they are two different purchases, but from the same person, of course. So they're here from Tea with Karin. They are gorgeous. And Sharon, we've got you here as well. So I'm going to say hello. I've got the hiccups now. I've just had a yummy cup of tea myself, not with purpose to do the tea readings. And Shaz, are you on my Facebook profile? Is the other thing I'm wanting to have a look at. Yeah. So, and it's Susan Edelstein who is there. Now, I think with what you're needing to actually do is, and I'm going to try and copy this link here into the actual Facebook page so that you can click on it there to give Facebook the permission to show your names. So if you're still there, certainly click on that and see if that works so I can see your name. So this is wonderful. What we've got, wow, I'll put that aside too because it's not really something I need to keep as the tin. So this here is the beautiful charms. Let's have a look at these. And it's going to be Right, I'm back again. Is the sound here still? I can't seem to get that happening. Right, I'm just going to go like this. Be right back, okay? Now, is that better? Am I on the same broadcast? So sound is back. Sound is back now, Sweet Pea. Ooh, yes, I hear her clicking of the mouse. Yes. Okay. I don't know what was wrong. So all of that unboxing, was that without sound? Oh, bugger. Oh, sorry. Oh, that's just so funny. Well, it's not. Oh, hang on. I've got to go like this. Here's me clicking things. Hold on. Got to go like this. Here's me. Oh, goodness. Now, I'm on the right page, am I? I'm on the right space and place. Now, I need to move that. Right, so I'll go back to the comments the entire time. Yeah. Oh, gosh. Sorry. Oh, my gosh. Bugger. Thank you for that, Sweet Pea, for now you're Leslie, aren't you? You've got it there, Sweet Pea, Leslie. Oh, thank you for letting me know. Sorry to the others that I had no audio. Sorted now, dear. How annoying. Right, let me go back to what could be a little repeat of the unboxing. I'll go back to this screen here and I'll just explain what it is that I have received today. Right, we've got the box that came in like this, and I mean, really, as far as the cutting it up and stuff, that didn't matter if you didn't hear me doing all that. But it's from Tea with Karin in Victoria, Australia, right? And she does this amazing system of cards and charms. Right, so what we got in that unboxing was, and I'll start from here. So we had that and that and this and these were all in here. There we go. There we had this beautiful mesh that held these wonderful little items. Oh, and this was in there, and this was in there. Whoopsie, let me start again. There we go. So, and that was in there, and that was in there. Let's start again. No, I won't. I won't take you through that time. But what I have got is a beautiful set now of gorgeous charms. You saw me actually showing you those, so I won't need to go through that. And here we have, as part of the set, is a beautiful pendulum. And I did show you sort of how that will be working. We've got the beautiful 12-sided dice, and I'm not sure what that one actually helps with at the moment. It certainly has a very well presented, and I'm pretty sure a very detailed guidebook that comes with this. And this is to do with this beautiful mat that gives you various opportunities. This one was the pendulum one, or charms. I'm pretty sure what we do with this is, for a reading, these would go in here. And as someone is asking their question, what you would be doing is asking your question. I'm just going to have to shift that over a little bit more. I'll do it this side because it's a bit easier to see how they land. So that as you're asking your question, I would be picking these up purely because of the COVID restrictions and not wanting to have things. They'd be hard to actually clean each time. And hi, Judy. It's still not presenting with that picture, so I think it's something that's to do with Facebook. And it is really pretty. That's why I was just so tempted and I had to get it. So, as an Australian dollar, the kit as such, for this wonderful kit for reading and the rest, it's not cheap, but it's well worth what is the investment, in my view. So, and Psychic Die Come Watch, yes, she'd love it. I agree, because she's an amazing psychic too. So I've watched a couple of hers. So we're here now, and what you do with this is you pick a few that are just there, and you scatter. Well, you scatter them around a bit more than that to match what and you're reading them to the question. So that one's in there, that one's in the love and relationships, and you would set them up where that's nowhere, so you put it back in. And that's bridging it nowhere. This one is definitely here on this one. And you'd actually start to read them as you desire, in the way that you read them is how I'm probably going to do it. So, where that bridge, I'm not even sure what that is. Let me have a look this time, and that's some of the instructions on how to. So there's got to be a place where the charms themselves are actually explained, and this is where I'm not too sure. What is that? I need to actually learn. What is that? So in this set, I think this was the set that came with it, wasn't it? For this particularly. So there should be 25. Is there 25? No, I think I've got the extras. So I'll make it up. That's some sort of a tower. So it's been, for me, just in this instance as an example, you'd actually take that as being, look, there's a Tower of Health. And what we've got in the heart, love and relationships, I'd read that at this point as it's the monkey. So that'd be something like, my instinct to be, and monkeys do like to play around, swinging from tree to trees, it's almost like a peekaboo is what I'm feeling with that. And they have moments of playing, moments of seriousness, I suppose almost like we as humans. So it's feeling into what these actually are to you. Leisure and social life. I'm not even sure what that is. Oh, it's a mermaid. See this one? So as I'm holding that, it's becoming familiar with what are the charms and what they mean to you as the reader, so that you can give a good reading to those who are asking you the questions to have some guidance. Okay, so that's it's hard to focus. My camera's not the best for that. So for a mermaid with the leisure and social life, what do mermaids do? I mean, do they just sit around on the rocks in the sea and entice and enjoy the sunshine and that type of stuff? So it almost feels like there is time at the moment to be able to do that. Even though here it's winter, I don't think I'd be lolling around on any rocks at the sea. Home and family, and we've got the camel. So it feels to me like there's going to be some need for some persistence or, perseverance in what is around the home, getting some things done, knowing you've got the resources to do it and that type of thing. There's always going to be other added extra interpretations. The more that I'm learning, the more I will read more from other, from what Karin's got in her course and things like that. Because there is a free course that comes with this for anyone that actually purchases this kit, which is really good. And here we've got the bat in what was the adventure and discovery. So you can follow your instincts in where those adventures are going to go, and you're going to have a wonderful time. It's what I'm feeling from that. So it really is, it's different ways of doing these charms. And of course, the more detailed that you want to get with splashing them around here could mean different things. And this is where I'm going to learn them, because I'm not familiar with this way of doing a reading. So I do want to learn that one in more detail. So that in itself folds up and goes in this box that is probably just going to go like this, folding it up and putting it in there. When I learn more about it, that's where that will go. Now with these beautiful cards, except I've got to pull that off properly, don't I? Now, is it still going? Are we still getting sound? Yes. So I've still got sound. So it's lovely to see you here. Thank you for watching with me, for being here with me. Now, here we go with the revealing of these. And it is a plain background on this one. So it's not quite like the steampunk that are these cards. And I will just get them out just to have a comparison, because I'd like to see what is that difference, because I really like the steampunk. And it could be that there is certainly a complete difference between them. So here we've got these. There's just the shadow of, and I can't see what it is. It's got the labyrinth through time just as a little stamp on each side. I suppose that's so that you can tell, and the copyright down the bottom. Let's see if you can see that. Can't quite. Very interesting that they're a plain background. But looking at these, here we've got the key, a lady, and they're in numbered order as they're going through. So they do look like a different set of cards. It's not what is the same as these, which are the 18 cards that are in the steampunk, because the numbering and the full system is completely different. So wonderful, completely different tool, and aren't they beautiful? Have a look at those. Gorgeous cards. Absolutely beautiful. So it goes through all of these cards, and I'm just going to start this one, books. Wow. And that's the end of what is the picture cards, and here we've got times. So we can actually do 3, 6, 12 months. I'm surprised there's not a 9, or is there? No. See, I would have had a 9 because I'm born in September. Fears, cons, do this, don't do this, further advice, hopes, pros, and what's hidden. Wow, it looks like a wonderful set of cards there as well. So I'm really looking forward to doing the course that goes with it, so that I can become a little more proficient and be able to actually offer these as readings to people. Looking forward to that. Wow. Yes, they are beautiful. They are beautiful. And I'm really looking forward to actually delving more into other areas of what is methods of divination, or helping others with various, the different forms or tools that we've got for guidance that we can actually access. It doesn't have to be just cards or tarot or, or Lenormand or whatever. We've got such a broad range and way of reading things. And that's where I think, keeping your eyes and ears open for things that you're attracted to. Right, these ones, Leslie, Sweet Pea, this is part of what is this system, and I'll take the lid off. It's actually the labyrinth through time. And the lady who created it, I'll just put that there. The lady who created it's Tea with Karin. Her name is Karin Dalton Smith. And she's created so many different wonderful systems to read, like do psychic readings. Her email is not there. It is with this one here. So if I put that up there, anyone can go back to replay and do a screenshot of that and find out from her direct there, info with, it's hard to read cursive on this type of screen and camera, have to admit, Karin. Info at Tea with Karin, and it's Karin.com. She does have an Etsy site. So that might be the way to look for her. And it is Tea with Karin is her Etsy site. Now, I'm not sure. Now, it's private use and entertainment purposes only. Let me have a look. Karen's, she hasn't got the Etsy site on this one at the moment. She has got, there it is. I'm going to actually type that in here for those of you who are interested. Yeah, she is on Instagram as well. So her website is the HT. You can't do actual links here on HAPS, can you? They're not clickable. So it's etsy.com.au shop. So if you just put your, you'll have to note it down and type it into your browser and have a look. It will work on those on a computer, I believe, but not on mobile though. Oh, right. Okay, let's have a look at that. Thank you for that, Sweet Pea. Is it Sweet Pea or Leslie you prefer to be called when referenced? Sometimes, yeah, anyway. It can be hard sometimes doing live stream to know from the tags what people prefer to be called, isn't it? Thank you. Good. So it's either one. Now, so a tea reading set, yes. So it is a tea reading set. No, it's not with the leaves, other things. It's more the charms that extend it afterwards. But the little cards, they just fit my hand so perfectly because much bigger, and I have a bit of trouble now in shuffling them. And especially with the tea punk set, the other curiosity set, you don't have to shuffle. You're just laying them down randomly anyway. You're just clearing them between each, and you haven't seen all of it before in one set. No, this Labyrinth Through Time is the latest one that I've seen her create. So it is relatively new, and that's why it really sparked my interest to see what she has. And every so often I'm going to keep returning because her creativity in some of these tools is wonderful. I really do like it, obviously, because I'm enthusiastic about it. So I'm probably going to leave it there because I'm very eager to go and do the little course that comes with the purchase so that I know more and practice more and more. I'll be back to be practicing a bit more of these. Now, I do have to ask the HAPs, can you have two memberships to this, like two accounts, multiple accounts with HAPs? Because I'd like to do one just as the psychic reader and practice them that way so that people know, well, this one of me is going to be the one that is doing the readings and the other is just, the things that I do as I'm walking with the dogs and interest factors. So I might need to ask that. And that's where I've got to find where the guys have their email. I can't remember that either. Haven't been on for this is the first time I've done a live for a little bit of time, especially from the desktop. So now I don't think there's anything more. So you have seen people with two, yeah, and you'd email for sure. Well, I'm about to do that, and then I'm going to do this course. I've had a ball doing this. Thank you so much, especially watching a silent unboxing and hanging around. Thank you. And for those who watch the replay, certainly you can connect with me and ask questions. Just type Ros Bounty in the Facebook, in the Instagram, in the Twitter, in the wherever, Twitch even. Most places I do sort of float around relatively often. Some Twitter I don't as often, but I do have a Discord channel that I'm going, or what do you call it, Discord server that I'm going to beef up with. So, thank you for that. Yeah, I'll do it to Pablo's. Thank you. It's really good to reconnect again, isn't it? And Pablo's and Peter's, they're the two that are the they do lovely shows with the week roundups and stuff. I haven't had time to go watching everything. It's one of those things, we do have other things to do instead of watching our videos and live stream, the replays very often, and occasionally getting the lives. It's wonderful watching Louise over in New Zealand too. So HAPS really is an amazing space and place. Louise over in New Zealand too. So what have I done there? HAPS really is an amazing space and place. I've got something playing. I wasn't intending to. Somewhere. I've got something playing. I wasn't intending to. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Is it silent again? Is it silent? What happened there? Oh gosh, yeah, I hit the mute and it did go silent. Is it silent again? Now it's playing somewhere. Is it silent? What's it doing? No, I don't know. There? Oh, gosh. I'm going to go and fix this up. It's still echoing, yeah. And there's nothing I've done differently. I didn't hit anything, sweet Leslie. Have no idea. Wow. Okay, it is good to be back live. I so much like doing this. It's raining today. I don't know if I'll get out to do the sunset. We'll see you till next time, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, I will. It spontaneously started playing somewhere. One of the mics somewhere came up. Thank you, Sweet Pea, Leslie, and everyone else who's been here sharing the space and watching with me. I really appreciate you. Thank you, Sweet Pea. And certainly use, others who come in, please ask to join and be part of the HAPS. It really is quite fun. Thank you. And certainly use, others who come in, please ask to join and be part of the HAPS. It really is quite fun. Thank you. And certainly use, others who come in. I've got no idea. I've got to find where the N button is.